Hey everybody, we are back, and I think we're ready to jump back in with a little bit more Skyrim and um, progress a little bit further along the road to becoming High King. Let's see where we are. So, and dang it, it the second quest line to that you have to do is just the name of it has escaped me. Something about of the forest or something like that. Gosh darn it. And I think I know what it is, but I'm not 100% sure. But as you guys know, we first need to get to Markar, and we need to do the Cidna Mine quest. So that is first and foremost. And then we have to figure out exactly what the second quest line is. I believe it's the quest line you pick up in Solitude, but
Yes?
that may not be necessarily correct. Okay, so as you know, we're in Kynes Grove right now. We just finished doing what it is that you can do here.
Oh, did you need something?
Nope. Do you have something for me? All right, and then we also know that we should not, or
If you bring mead, you're welcome here. Even if you don't, you're still welcome.
hey, let's talk
I
to him real
visited
quick.
the meaderies of Riften once.
Let's see what our
as a
luck
lad.
has here.
Oh,
Hey,
wish I had their skill.
Idra wants you to forget all about that coin you owe her.
What do you think I am? A beggar?
No.
My family has always paid back every single coin we owed, going back to Tiber Septim's time.
Okay, persuade level 150. Do we have that? Am I there? I'm not gonna fight him for it. Look, stop being stubborn. Just let it go.
No, I have my pride.
Fine, forget I asked.
It's better that way.
Okay, all right.
Well, a lifetime of study, you might say.
Mm-hmm.
The best comes from Riften, but I haven't been there in years. Ever tried making your own? It's, not easy,
I
trust
don't
me.
doubt it. I don't doubt it. You know what though? Talking about mead right now, you look like someone that can handle your mead. I got 100 septims to say that I can take you.
Okay, but don't blame me when you find yourself broke and feeling sick.
Here we go. First drink. Let's begin.
Down the hatch.
Down the hatch. Shall we do another?
You're in trouble now. I can't even feel it.
Okay. Okay. Neither can I. All right. I think a third is in order.
God's help us.
Oh goodness. Oh goodness. You're starting to call for divine help. Oh my God. Oh, is that me? He done drunk me under the table? Okay. All right. Well, yeah. Oh wait, who was that? Was that him?
Yes?
Who just puked? Somebody just puked. Oh, look at him! Look at him go! All of them are swaying. Look at that! Look at him! Hey, bro! Hey, where you going? Don't go outside. Okay, we're gonna go outside. This is these are the unexpected consequences of doing something that you know you shouldn't be doing, but you do it anyway. So guys, if you like this kind of content, feel free, leave a like, comment, and definitely hit that subscribe button. We're inching ever so closer to 1,000 subscribers. 15 away. Who's gonna be that one that jumps us over the top?
Hey, you may not be a Nord, but you definitely drink like one.
I do. Wait. Can you stand still? All right, you're not. I'm.
Hey, you may not be a Nord, but
I know. Wait, which one of us is okay? I'm weighing. Look. You seem to have fixed yourself. Okay. Wait, are we getting there? We're getting there. Well, let's pick some jazz baits. Yeah, let's just pick some jazz bait right now. Okay. Let's go. Okay. Do not. Oh my God. Look at these. Look at the. Oh my goodness. Leave the chickens alone. Oh my God. Leave the chickens alone, guys. Get out of there. Okay. Okay. We're just gonna go water. Water, right? That'll help, right? Oh my. Oh snap! Did I lose $100? I think I lost $100 because oh my goodness! Holy cow! Okay, should I pull a weapon? I don't think I'm in any condition to pull a weapon right now. Okay, all right. We're gonna go sober up. Anything? Oh God! Stay away from the goat. Stay away from the goat. Okay. All right. You should not be swimming. Oh, cold water. Go ahead. Right, get out of the water. Did that help at all? I don't think it helped. Oh goodness. Oh goodness. All right. You know what we need? You know what would really help us out? Well, pass out. Oh God. Not to pass out in the snow. In a bed, dude. Ugh. Yes, folks. This is your future High King of Skyrim. Alright, I think we're better now. Who's this? Hey.
Maik
Maik.
wishes you well.
What the heck? Why is everything looking this way? You see that? All of a sudden. Is that what it does? Is that what alcohol does to you? Gives you a completely different look and view of the world. The colors are more vibrant, stand out more. Right? Is that why people drink so much? Oh, flowers. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Yeah, look at us. Look at us. I think we're sober now. I'm kind of hoping this whole effect here wears off a little bit. But I wouldn't be surprised if it sticks around a little bit.
Sun feels good, huh?
Hold on. What am I looking like right now? Yeah. No. I think we're gonna head right on over to Mark.
Need a ride?
I
Can
do.
take you to any of the hold capitals.
How about,
Where do you want to go?
I want to go to Markar. Hey, only 20 gold? Yeah, let's
Climb
do it.
and back, and we'll be off.
Okay.
Ever been to Highreach Keep? I heard it was built by lizards, Nords, and Southerners. Don't believe it, though.
All right, we should finish our sobering up process along the way there. But man, that was silly. That was silly. I thought we could take him though. And then I realized, I'm like, as soon as we started, I'm like, wait a minute, we're talking about Ragi. You know, he's the one that does all the drinking. Very gotta rectify that. Alright, so we're gonna do this. I'm gonna take some of that tea, some of that bread, and hopefully we've got cheese too. Now we'll do some fruits. That should help settle our belly after all that trip, that long travel.
Traveling. Need a good pair.
We want hey, I don't know why I pushed. Yeah, that's what I do.
This is Markarth, traveler. Safest city in the Reach.
Yeah, and then that is some. Oh man,
Another
I like
quiet
your gear, bro. Pretty chill. Okay. There we go. First thing. All right, I seem to have more carry. I was at 316. Now I'm at 351. Because every time I enter Mark for the first time, we have that thing that happens. And then right now, we are definitely getting ourselves embroiled in this. Okay? But I always try to save Margaret. Oh God.
Bit of jewelry on your journey home.
Be careful.
No!
This pendant is lovely on my sister.
One of the mine. Never should have come here. Forsworn.
And this is why we save. This is why we save. All right.
I bleed for the people of the Reach. Cannot rest you. I die for my people. You don't stand a chance.
Okay. Let's revisit that. We need to get to Waylon before he attacks Margaret if we're going to save her. The problem is, attacking him didn't help us at all. And you know what? I'm going to do this. We're gonna see.
Someone there? Be good. That's on us long enough. I die for my people.
Nice.
Everyone stay back. The Markarth
Taking that
City
later.
Guard have this all under control. There are no Forsworn here.
Did you say so? If you say so, there's no Forsworn. I believe you.
We'll handle things from here. Move along.
Okay. Okay.
We'll head
Gods.
north from here. Move along.
Attacked right on the streets. Are you alright? Did you
Yeah.
see what happened?
Yeah. Yeah. I was right there. He almost killed me.
I'm so sorry. I hope the 8 give you more peace in the future. Oh, I think you dropped this. Some kind of note. Looks important.
Wait. You know anything about the attack?
No. I was just getting some fresh air. Had one too many pints of mead at the Silver Blood Inn.
Nope. Wait. Is this your note? What does this all mean here?
My note? No, that's yours. Must have fallen out of your pocket.
Dude, seriously? All right, man.
I'd better get going.
Yes. Meet me at the Shrine of Talos.
We'll handle things from here.
Move along.
Move along.
I'm moving, bro. All right.
Need to get going. What is it?
Yeah, you go ahead, man. I'll meet up with you later. All right, hold on. Three. All right. Margaret.
Did you see that madman?
Hey, you
A
okay?
By the
forsworn
gods, that
agent
man nearly
here
killed
in
me.
the city.
You saved my life.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Here. I was gonna bring this to my sister, but I think you should have it.
Wait, do you know why he was after you?
No. I don't have any idea. I was just shopping for a pendant for my sister back in the Imperial City.
Well, the man said something about the Forsworn. You know anything about that?
I've heard of them.
Mm-hmm.
Something about the men who live in the hills and attack caravans.
Oh,
I'm sorry. I don't know anymore. I'm just visiting here from Cyrodiil.
okay. All right. Peace.
I should never have come to Markarth.
Well, then we wouldn't have met. Then that would have been a shame. Hey,
Did you see
He
that
tried to
madman?
kill Margaret.
do you
Right
know why
in
he was
front
after
of
you?
me.
Agent
No.
here in the city.
She's such a nice woman. Comes
Right.
by every day looking for jewelry for her family in Cyrodiil. Is it because she's a noble? Why would anyone want to kill her? It doesn't make any sense.
No, not at all.
What's happening to this city?
Hey,
Did you see that madman? A forsworn agent here in the city.
wait a minute. You asked me if did I see him? He attacked me. Wait, who was it? And tell me a little bit more about the Forsworn.
Think he worked down at the smelter.
Smelter.
A lot of laborers there are sympathetic to the forsworn. They
Really?
promise people who'll kill off all the Nords that rule over the Reach. Nothing but murderers and saboteurs.
Okay. All right.
This has ruined my entire day.
You'll get over it, bro. You'll get over it. All right, Reed, please help. Please consider helping support the local stray cats in the area. Okay. I'm not. How do you do it? No, please. All right. This, yep. Green, there is a thing that I always do. I just don't know if I'm going to do it right now. And I don't see him here. So this is abandoned house. I always do this one. I'm afraid to do it right now because of the combat. I'm just checking the lay of the land real quick here. Creek. These little markers, I think, are coming in. Just getting the lay of the land real quick here. Going over to the smelter.
Tacitus, what is this?
A nail?
Oh,
Is that what you call it? In the Legion, we would have called it useless. Look how brittle the metal is.
I'm sorry. I just... Well, the forge gets so hot.
the so hot.
You thought
I
what? You would
can't do
step,
anything.
not heat the metal all the way through?
I don't know that
Now
yet.
do it again.
Maybe she can teach me.
I'm Gore's assistant. I help her with the forge.
Oh yeah? Doesn't sound like you do much help.
Don't bother with tech. You'd think an apprentice could forge a few hinges, not Tacitus.
So, what's wrong with your apprentice?
Tacitus? Boy's an Imperial. I keep showing him how to treat the iron, but he never gets it. In the Legion, the Imperial smiths used to read books when they couldn't set their hammers straight. Wisdom of the old, I guess. If you find a book called The Last Scabbard of Akrish, bring it to me. Tacitus sure isn't learning by example.
Yeah, I'll bring you one if I find it.
Thanks.
Hey, I need training in smithing.
It's an honorable craft. I'll show you what I can.
Alright. How much money? Yeah. Alright. Did I learn anything? What do you got?
Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage?
I don't think anything happened. Alright, so I got a dagger and a steel dagger, so I'm gonna you know what I need is one of those twin blades. Alright, yeah, let's get this off our hands for right now. Oh, she'll take the gold necklace. Alright. Oh gosh, how many of these do we have? Let's have a few of those. Ring of minor stamina. Oh, that was that. Now we get our money back. Yeah. And then, see, we got a ton of stuff. 60. See, we don't make anything near what we would have made normally. We got a ton of stuff that we're just carrying around. Okay.
Let me know if you need something forged.
Yes, thank you. Okay, so alright, I see I have this thing saved. I just don't. I think it's because my skill. I'm hoping it's skilled. Do I need? See, I don't know if you need like a manual. We'll have to do that. If she has it.
Need a new blade? Looking to protect yourself?
The
or deal
training
some
did not
damage?
do it. Okay, so she doesn't have a manual. Mm-hmm. We're not
Back to
challenging
making
her to
weapons.
a thing. We're not stealing.
Corsa is the one you should ask if you need it.
Hey, pup. Oh, hey. Should we challenge? Should we challenge? As long as they don't mind me looking at their stuff, I will. I mean, I have enough apples for now. Iron. We'll be talking later. Let's get back. I think we're not supposed to meet Ultras until after midnight, or is it? No, Ultras must meet him in the shrine, presumably by reasons. Alright. Not worried about that. Time for the hunter. Yep. Okay. Real quick here, we got some missives. But we're not gonna work on the missives yet. Anything work? Oh, you know how we roll. We're scavengers. Okay, so that's it. Alright. So, a couple of things must.
We'll handle things from here. Move
Okay.
along.
Alright. What's going to show up? Let's go ahead and get things rolling. See what Ultras got for us.
I'm sorry to drag you into Markarth's problems, but after that attack in the market, I'm running out of time. You're an outsider. You're dangerous looking. You'll do.
Wait. I'll do. What are you talking about, bro?
You want answers? Well, so do I. So does everyone in the city. A man goes crazy in the market. Everyone knows he's a forsworn agent. Guards do nothing. Nothing but clean up the mess.
And you want me to find out why?
This has been going on for years, and all I've been able to find is murder and blood. I need help. Please. You find out why that woman was attacked, who's behind Waylon and the Forsworn, and I'll pay you for any information you bring me.
Alright, what do you know about Margaret?
She's not from Markarth. The air about her screamed outsider. Visitors to the city usually stay at the Silverblood Inn.
Alright. And is Waylon? Where did he live?
He was one of the smelter workers. I used to have a job down there myself, casting silver ingots. I never knew much about Waylon, except he lives in the Warrens, like all the other workers.
And who's these Forsworn people?
They're remnants of the old rulers of Markarth, natives of the Reach, followers of the old ways. The Nords drove them out of the city, Ulfric Stormcloak and his men. That was about 20 years ago. But somehow they're still here, and they're killing people.
Alright, and you looked into these murders?
Yes. It all started when I was a boy. My father owned one of the mines, rare for anyone who isn't a Nord. He was killed. Guards said it was just a madman, but everyone knew the murderer was a member of the Forsworn. I've been trying to find out why ever since. Gotten nowhere so far. And then I got married. Have a child of my own on the way. I swore I was going to just give up for my child's sake, but it's like my father's ghost is haunting me, asking me why.
No, that's
Be careful who you talk to.
Yeah, you too, but Okay. Anything worthwhile? Alright. So we got two things. We got find evidence about Margaret and find evidence about Waylon.
You don't know anything about this house?
Okay.
Anyone
Alright,
seen
here we go.
any
So this is gonna be a first.
strange lights or unusual noises?
It's abandoned, and it's always been abandoned.
Now the reason I do this is because this cheap looks
Don't know what that
Oh,
man expects.
Excuse me.
House is empty.
Do you know anything about this house? Seen anyone enter or leave?
Why you asking?
I'm with the Vigil of Stendar. We believe this house might have been used for Daedra worship, evil
Yeah.
rites, and so forth.
Well, do you need any help?
I was actually just about to head on inside. Be good to have someone watch my back. Follow me and keep your eyes open. Daedra are powerful creatures and tricksters. Never know what you'll find.
All right. Okay, so now the newest versions of this have different outcomes than the original. So this might
Fresh
not be as
food.
dangerous.
No wood rot on the
Or it
furniture.
could be.
Someone's been here
Yeah.
recently, but the people I asked say no one enters or leaves. Wait, did you hear that? I think it came this way.
No, I didn't hear. I didn't see anything either. Hold on, bro. Gold. There's a health up there. Potion of marksman. Honey. Okay, we don't need any of these right yet. These are things that will come in handy. There we go. Nope, I didn't want to take the I guess I got it. Okay. Steel mace. Okay. What's our weight? Can't keep taking everything. Grilled leeks. Potato, potato. Red oak. Pheasant breast. Red oak. Ooh, get that cheese. Alright. Get that cheese too. Okay. What's in there? Runic iron boots. We're gonna take the antlers. You know. Okay. Alright, what do you got over here? Tight spur. Ooh, cheese. Chicken eggs. Oh my goodness gracious. It's as if we just slaughter. You know what I'm talking about. Slaughter fish steak. We'll concern ourselves with this stuff another time. Alright. Candy girl, you are my world. You mean everything to me. Okay. He's probably.
That's it.
What are you
Something's
doing?
inside the house. Come on, we're getting to the bottom of this.
I will, man, but hey, you need to slow your roll, bruh. Look at this. Look at that. I am not passing up. We can. What do you got, bro? Want that potion? Yes. That is the ooh, let's go. Doesn't do us any good right now until we figure out how to do some crafting stuff. Do I have any potions? Favor. Just in case. Alright. Oh, you need your salt. Salt.
Come out. We know you're here.
Rogue. You know, is not trying to rain on your parade and everything, but ooh, ranger. Garlic braid.
another door. See if you can get it open.
Bro, you're gonna have to hold on. I'm kind of stocking up. You know what I'm saying? We're not passing up. But I do hear this very suspicious. Alright, I think the smart thing for us to do right now. And then I don't think this is the way we're supposed to be doing it. I gotta look it up.
Stendar's mercy. This isn't an ordinary Daedra. We have to get help.
Yes, let's get help.
He's weak.
Is he?
You're strong. Crush him.
Trouble. Alright, we gotta keep that in. But right now, alright.
You first. Come on. Let's go.
Okay, can't get up.
No. Kill him. Crush his bones. Tear at his flesh.
Alright, we're gonna talk to one time.
Get out of my head, Daedra.
You will kill. You will kill, or you will die.
Hold on, oh, wrong button, wrong button. I think the steel mace is our best option.
There's no... I don't want to die. I can't die here.
Hey, snap out of it, bro.
The Daedra
There it
has
is.
us. It's you
Pull
and
yourself
me.
together, or I'll kill you with yourself. Snap out of it. Together.
Silence, idiot. It's you or me. Come on. Let's see what you can. Well, well. Another maggot to watch me. That's boot. Got it.
I'm just swinging now. I am spamming that button. I ain't dying here. Okay, that's all I'm doing.
Your reward is waiting for you, mortal.
Hold on, man.
Further down.
We're gonna ask for some money. Yeah, that's okay. This vigilant maze. Yeah, let's see what we can do. I'll take that because that's probably worth some money. Ooh, that's good. So we'll take that. That mace is actually better than the one that we have. I will equip that. I like this. I like the look of it. The truth, it's just we're not rated for heavy armor yet. So we will. And then I'll show you what. This is why I do this one, right? Alright, so we'll put. He done made a mess of things. That's for sure.
Yes. Further. Into the bowels.
I don't know if that's as strong of a selling point as you may think it is. Right? Into the bowels with you. That's it. Come closer. Into the bowels. You know you want to. You know what I mean? I mean, it right? When we say it like that, it just doesn't it doesn't hit the same way as, like telling me I'm going someplace nice, or treasure awaits or power awaits. Just a few more steps, young sir, and the power you dreamed of awaits. As opposed to, deeper into the bow. Yes. Where I can get a better look at you and kill you swiftly. You know what I mean? Alright, so we right there. Right? On wait.
So close. Your prize is waiting.
Well, see, now you're starting to talk about a little something, something, right? My prize. I get a prize? Ooh, okay. Okay. Oh, is it this ominous looking rusted mace? Or is it the evil looking altar that I'm standing here, right? Well, guess what? If I had to choose, I'm gonna say no to the altar and I'm gonna look at this mace. Oh.
Do you think Molag Bal, the Lord of Domination, would so easily reward you?
Well, yeah.
What do you seek from that little cage? Speak.
You said come down here and get my reward, okay? I see a mace. It's rusted.
Rusted. Dry. There was a time when this mace dripped with the blood of the feeble and the worthless. But a Daedric Lord has his enemies, and my rival Boethia had her priest desecrated. Left it here to decay. Until you came.
Look, no. I never wanted to help you. You need to let me go, okay?
Fine.
Oh.
I offered you a reward. You'll get the freedom your kind enjoys so much. But Boethia's priest is imprisoned as well. But not by me. He is hurt. Suffering. Save him. Let him perform his rites one more time. And when he does, I will be waiting for him.
Yeah, you do that. I'm going to walk away now. Not even walk. I'm gonna at a quick time. Yeah. One sec. All right. Now, this is one of the things I do. Here, in this situation here. So, you notice I collected a whole bunch of stuff. And then, a lot of this stuff, I'll put here. And the main reason is because I'm going to keep that. Actually, no, don't want to. We're going to half these. So everything above here, though, we'll store away. Alright, now, and I'll hold on to these because it says hungry. And, oh wait. Oh, let's see. I'm also going to, since we're not right now, I'm going to worry about doing the any kind of cooking or alchemy. We're going to this stuff away. Alright, so we can learn. Alright. Get that experience. Open that. Get that experience. So I can put these away. I didn't realize I picked these up and wasn't even looking at them. Let's see, what is this one? I'm trying to stay out of the Silver Blood Inn, but I'm gonna have to go in there. But I can't talk to Remiel until after we finish. So we're gonna see, we got a lot of stuff we need to put away, and because most of the stuff isn't really away, because they don't really do us any good right now. You're gonna be like, why are you putting your money away? Because it's not really doing us any good right now. I only need like a few hundred for incidentals. Alright. That's a couple hundred, right? Got some soap, and we'll put that away. So we do have like a couple of things we could sell. If we really needed to. Right? But the key is we get our weight all down. Okay, so we gotta actually, I'm gonna put that away. I don't need both of you right now. I'm gonna put you away too. So I got these two, and then know that I need both. And then I'm gonna put you two away, and yeah. So, and that's what I do. I store everything here, and then we know we got these also, these pieces over here, right? That we at some point we can pick up and sell if we need to. There's a chest there if we need it, and what we need to do is this working already. The game auto saves, so that's nice. Alright, so we're gonna eat that. And just some fish and some cheese. I don't know if I'm hungry or not, but we will. So I'm fed. And then it's 5 p.m. Alright? So sleep for 6 hours. I'm getting hungry. I'm gonna have to look at that, right? Because we're gonna take the cupcake and the pepper cheese. I know, what a combination. And then, so it didn't say that we're fed. I'm concerned about that, right? And I'm gonna grab the ultimate line. The reason I'm gonna grab it because where is it? There it is. Yeah, Okay, so we're getting hungry. We are rested. And one of the things that I am going to look at, actually, is we're going to look to see what we have for our survival skills. What app we're oh my gosh, mod we're using. I don't see Sunhide, right? Which is kind of disappointing, actually. Like that one. All right, shot them apart. Save system overhaul. Skyrim got talent UI. Smart talk. Interesting. Alright, a couple things real quick here. Let me just change that one. We're good. Yep. Alright. Then let me scale this to. Oop, wrong thing. Alright. Hunting overhaul. So for me, I'm okay. I'm gonna just say no. I don't want the bait out or anything like that. So yeah, not a big no. Time will not pass. Let's see. Respawn Souls Light, Radiant Quick Light, Precision Poison Arrows or negative perks. Alright, so we got this. And then more HUD. Says we're here. Alright. Layer data always visible. Oh, don't want to do that. Alright, there we go. So, even though I'm trying to be fast, cannot be fast. 1, 2. Alright. Oh, even 1, 0. I am a HUD person, not a person that likes. I need to know what's going on, what's where, at all given times, all times. Freedom, legendary enemies, immersive interactions. All right. I do not want to see myself pick up flowers. Do not want to see myself loot enemies. I'm gonna turn that off too. Realistic container. Turn that off. Loot animals. Eating ingredients. Let's see. All right, we'll stick with that for now. Hide. Okay. Hearthcraft. Hand-to-hand skill. Thalmor. Can't remember what Thalmor is. Alright. This is not what we wanted. What do you... Okay. Understand. Follower inventory quick access. Experience. Skill. Multiplier. Let's see. Okay. Leveling. I want to see what this does. Don't like these. Some part of me wants to put them to 1. Because I think what it does is it reduces each level or something. I'm not sure exactly. I'm not going to mess with these. Ever dark. Same sex preference for such. Ooh, really? Oh. Yeah, not really worried about that. Okay. Zoom persuasion. Okay, this is a little bit more than. Okay, custom skills menu. Okay, crafting XP. Actually, I can't stand when you set things to 0 just because I don't want to give you XP for doing that. That's stupid. Let's see. Everything should have XP. All right, collectibles, campfire. I don't know the campfire does anything I need to do there. Coin. All right. All right. Biggie traits. Oh, that's the what's up. Okay. FCO. All right. So what I'm looking for. That's menu made. Okay, I don't need menu made. But what I'm looking for is the survival stuff. And what it looks like to me is the survival mechanics are vanilla. That's what it's looking like to me. Either that or I just haven't, like I've just skipped over it or something where I don't see it. And Skyrim's vanilla survival sucks ass. Okay? Plain and simple. It is the worst. And so that is the part that really would be disappointing if that's what we're relying on here is Skyrim's especially, you see, we don't rely on basically vanilla Skyrim for much anything. So for the survival part to be, you know, put over. So what is this one? Why in the world would you need that mod on here? Let's see. Alright, wait, True HUD. Did I already do this one? So yeah, I mean, right now, I have to assume we're just seriously we're using Skyrim's vanilla survival, and it sucks. And for me, it's like, no, I'd rather just not have survival mechanics on than use the vanilla ones. You know what I mean? So, yeah, we'll see. And I think one of the main reasons, for one, is we're constantly hungry all the time with it, right? Let me do one thing real quick here, just in case I didn't do it before. So, and I believe I did, but just. Okay, so it's morning. Let's get on out of here. Is this on me? This is what I have on me? Nope, this is not. This is what I got on me, right? I have decided. All right. Oop, wrong button. Okay. So first stop.
And what am I supposed to do? Never leave the house? You want that ending?
You're closing the stall, and that's final.
Let me guess.
You want to give up now?
You need a
Out
drink.
of fear? Is that what we're
It's
going
the
to teach our
blood in
daughter?
you're looking for.
Mama, why are you and Papa fighting?
We're not
Fighting because he requires her to do all the work, and now he's afraid she's going to get killed. Who is this over here? I don't know who Linnea is supposed to be.
Hi?
Yeah, we'll talk another time.
Unlike my husband Clever, I watch after our guests.
Who's this guy? Feud, bold, the inebriated. Okay. Alright, hey Margaret.
Oh, it's you. The one from the market.
Yeah. Do you remember anything about the attack?
Not much. One moment I was buying a necklace and the rest is just a blur.
Right. Gotcha. So, any idea why he wanted to attack you?
No. I was just buying jewelry for my sister in Cyrodiil. I've never even seen that man before.
Okay. And hope you don't mind me asking, right? But I got to. So, what are you doing in Marco?
Just visiting. I had some business here. That's all.
Look, I think you're hiding something.
No, I'm not.
I don't even have enough coin. I don't, really. And then I'm not going to just intimidate some woman that just got it, that we just saved her life. So now we're going to... All right, good luck then.
Thank you. The 8 keep you.
All right. We'll talk to you some more.
Hi?
Hi.
Is there something I can do for you?
When you say it like that, there is.
Hi there.
Hi there.
Need something?
Hey, does the name Thalmor mean anything to you?
Nah, I don't think so.
Okay, all right.
See you around.
Yeah, I hope so. Holy cow, how many people are looking at me? Only everybody. And it's a depth too, so it's not like we would be able to break in. All right.
Need something?
Yeah, some privacy, so I can properly break
Now
into
you
somebody's
just tell
room.
me if you need something.
I will. All right. Here's where troubles can be brewing. All right. How do I get that? Without killing myself. I think we need an autosave here. If I can remember what the key is for saving, I would just get that. I think it's at 5, but I don't want to say that it's at 5 and then be wrong and then mess something up. What the heck? Slow. Hey, due north. Circus of the Black.
Watch your steps, stranger. Down here, even the walls are listening.
I think there's supposed to be somebody that I was supposed to talk to here, right? Why don't I have a key? Didn't he have a key on him? Why wouldn't I have not had a key? Alright, there's the guy.
Watch your steps, stranger. Down here,
You a fighting man? How about a little bet?
You're the one.
I think I'm going to get another drink.
Hey, did you know Waylon?
Really should talk to Mullish if you have a problem with one of the workers.
Hey, do you know anything about the Forsworn?
Don't get involved in that nonsense. Just want to work.
Okay.
Until next time.
All right. Hey.
Hello, friend.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
There's a guy.
Yes?
Did you know Waylon?
The Forsworn? That's right, I'll say it. We all knew. Even that fat-headed slave-driving Mullish knew. Just ask him about it. Another honest man lost in all this madness. And for what?
Oh, hey, tell me about the Forsworn.
We've lost a lot of good people to that damn crusade. Drive out the Nords, they say. Well, the Nord ain't driven out.
And you're having trouble with Mullish?
He's a damn tyrant, always being goaded by the Silverbloods to get more work out of us. They pay us next to nothing. We get beaten if we make a mistake. And where are our kind Nord rulers? What are they doing?
What if I talk to him?
You're gonna try to talk sense into that orc? I'll believe it when I see it. Good day.
Good day. Well, first
Watch your steps, stranger. Down here, even the walls are listening.
These aren't usually open, these rooms, that I recall. This guy always, like, wanting to fight or something. Usually. Alright, so this is Eltrus. And I'm gonna hit F5. Okay, that did absolutely nothing. Alright, so let's see. Until we figure out.
Close enough.
That's what
In the name of the Yard.
Excuse me, man. And that is why you say it.
Watch your steps.
Yes.
Down here,
Until
even
later.
the walls are listening.
There's usually a guy down here. When you walk in, it stops you and say, "Hey, you don't belong down here," you know. And then you talk to him. You know what I mean? All right. Well, we're gonna go talk to him a lot.
Need something?
Yeah, I need more money. Maybe it was a mistake not to have more money on me. So this is your.
I oversee Markart's smelter. Worker gets out of line, I get him back in line.
Yeah, I understand. I'm gonna go sell a couple things real quick. If it's open.
Need something?
Oh, yeah. Well, I do, but not sure that you can help.
Hear all that noise outside?
It's just the market rabble. We should get back to work. You there, if you're here to trade, step up to the counter.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I stepped up to the counter. You see? What good did it do?
No, I'm not Arnleaf. Yes, I know it's called Arnleaf and Sons.
You know, this store has kind of seen better days, hasn't it?
Oh, by the divines, is it that obvious? I swear, if my Gunnar was alive to see me now. This store would finally be on its feet if I hadn't lost my last shipment to the Forsworn attacks. A specially made Bella statuette. You aren't for hire, are you? A sellsword? I'll pay you if you can recover that statuette from the Forsworn.
Yeah, I guess I can try.
Thank you. I'll have a sum of gold waiting for you when you return.
Alright, well, let me, there's an attack, right?
No, as if trade wasn't poor enough. Now there's violence in the streets.
Mm-hmm.
It was the Forsworn, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I lose dozens of shipments every season to those barbarians. Now they're in the city? Gods help us.
Is it just that I'm early that you're not selling me anything?
I inherited the store from my husband. His father was Arnleif. My husband, Gunnar, died about 5 years ago. Forsworn attack. I miss that stubborn oaf.
Alright, I'm gonna ask her just to see what it says.
It would seem so.
6 hours.
I understand.
Okay, so
Come back whenever you need something.
yeah, or when you're actually open. That kind of sucks. Alright, let's not move on.
I heard the gourmet is hiding out somewhere in Skyrim. You know, the fellow who wrote the cookbook.
Can't talk.
You're not one of my workers. What are you doing here?
You know what? One of your workers.
You hard of hearing. I run this smelter, and I'm late meeting our silver quota. What do you want?
I had some questions about Wayland.
Whatever you want to know. I don't care. I run a smelter. That's it.
You must know something.
No, I don't.
Look, you know what? We're gonna cheat because I left my money in the other place and I don't want to go back and get it. Okay. Well, look, I think you care about money, right?
No.
What? Alright, fine, forget it. Hey, I want you to leave Umlag alone.
Are you telling me how to treat my workers? Do you have any idea how much metal the Silverblood family wants us to smelt?
Look, you're working them to death. Lay off, man.
I'm in charge of the smelter, not you. So why don't you lay off?
Well, I'm trying, but you are just being... But maybe we can come to an understand.
I guess I can spare him a few beatings. Deal.
Alright. And then, what do you know about the Forsworn again?
Every other day, seems one of the laborers runs off to the hills saying he'll join the Forsworn. You don't like the Nords? Fine. But pledging your whole life to killing them, that's just dumb.
Right. Do you own it?
What? No. Thonar Silverblood owns it. He owns everything in Markarth.
Oh. Okay.
But he hands all the paperwork over to Nepos, the nose, to finish. That
Nepos.
old man's back is heavy with burden.
Okay. Alright. And then, hey. Back to my earlier questions about Wayland. Can you help?
Whatever you want to know, I don't care. I run a smelter. That's it.
Yeah, I know, but guess what? If I... Would some money make you care?
For that amount, I can.
Yeah.
Fine. I did notice something odd the last time we handed out the pay. Little extra slip of paper for Wayland. Took it right to his room after he got it.
Alright. And do you have a key to his room?
You want Garvey. He handles the keys for the Warrens. About the only thing that disease-riddled native is good for.
Garvey. Okay. Alright. Yeah, thanks, bro. Alright, I am officially broke at this point, right? But it's an investment.
I oversee Markarth's smelter. Worker gets out of line, I get him back in line.
I didn't realize I was going to need that much money. Now we got to find Garvey. I think Garvey was the guy I was looking for anyway. Okay, you see, she wasn't out here before. And he's usually sitting over there sulking in the
Down
corner.
here, even the walls are listening.
You don't want to be here. No one wants to.
Alright, where's Garvey, man? Alright. Am I still seeing? People need to go. Alright, this is Elderteej's room. Tesla.
Don't know anyone here who doesn't have rattles or ataxia.
Who's in here? No one. I'm trying to find Garvey. Normally, like I said, normally these spaces aren't open. So here's Garvey. And I wonder if you can do it in order, right? So you have to get Margaret's evidence first. Do that on. Hey, thanks again for your help.
These workers, always complaining, always
Hey, I'm lost.
excuses.
Can't talk. Mullish will beat me if I stop working.
Hey, I convinced him to ease up a bit.
I don't believe it. Someone sticking up for us? Here, it's a week's wages for me, but you've earned every coin.
Oh, hey, there we go. Hey, who else works here? All right, and I think you told me everything you're gonna tell me about.
The Forsworn? That's right, I'll say it. Another honest man lost in all this madness.
Who's
Me
working?
and Hathrasil mostly. Mullish barks at us all day, but I wouldn't call that honest work. A few people in the Warrens used to work here. Dagain broke some bones a while back. Altris quit. Kareen is too sick.
Gotcha. Okay. All right, man.
Good
Thanks.
day.
The way to the
You
work
wear
is
the
getting
armor
to
of a
the views
mercenary.
through the floor.
Now that's the life.
The finest jewelry in all of Markarth.
Is that your game?
Holmes. I said Holmes, you backfire. Give a crippled
All right.
worker a helping hand.
So, wait, real quick. Oh no! Do not do that.
The bloodiest beef in the Reach. They say Ulfric Stormcloak murdered the High King. With
Is that Ulfric? What a rabble rouser.
Come on in. The Silverblood Inn has plenty of
This
strong
one's a
drink
favorite
and
of mine.
clean rooms.
A legend we all know and love.
Mm-hmm.
Our
Well, there's a lot more
our
people in
hero claims a warrior's heart.
Hey, it is her. Real
I
quick.
tell you, the
This is the
Dragonborn
Silverblood.
comes.
I'll let you figure out who owns
With
it.
the voice-wielding power of the
All right. We will see.
Nord art.
The one from the market.
Believe the Dragonborn comes.
What are you doing
Just
here?
visiting. I had some business here. That's
That's not
all.
really true. You're hiding something.
No, I'm not.
Beware the Dragonborn
All right.
comes.
Will this help
For the
loosen your lips?
darkness
No,
has passed,
I'm
and
telling
the
you,
legend
there
yet
was no
grows.
other reason.
You're gonna tell me, or else.
Or else what? You'll kill me? I already had to face that today.
And I'm the one that saved you.
No, I'm not.
All right. Good luck then.
Mm-hmm.
All right. We're not gonna get anywhere with her, and
Hi.
I want to talk.
Unlike my husband Clever, I watch after our guests.
There's a note. Is that a note, or is that just the rag?
Now you just tell me if you need something.
All right. Garvey. So I can't get into Eltress's room. Not Eltress's. Waylon's room until Garvey. Problem is.
How about a septum? Wait, make that 2 septum. I feel like living it up.
There's a small skeever den just east of the city. At Reachwater Rock.
You should see that orc over in Understone Keep. Have him forge you some new armor.
Drunk. One last try. Alright, Garvey should be right here somewhere, right? That's where he normally hangs. This is kind of annoying at this point.
Watch your steps, stranger. Down here, even the walls are listening.
Yeah, we're just complacent about it. It feels like even if I had the skill,
That's close enough.
this feels like it doesn't matter. You're not gonna just not know. Like, you know what I mean? Like the sweet spot is just lost. No matter where you think you got it. It's just not gonna happen. And then I prefer if you just got that a notice that says you can't pick this, key is required, rather than you're sitting there and you're like, okay, and then you don't know, is it my skill way too low, and I mean, I have a skill point and I haven't thrown anything into. Well, see, look, I can't anyway, and that's another thing. So the question really becomes, why are these locked, right? Why am I not able to, you know what I mean? And then here's the thing. We spent money on training, right, to get 5 levels of training, and we can't. But you can see here, this one's available to us, right? So the question is that because that's the one that was part of whatever thing that we decided to go with? So, and then look here, even if I wanted to go heavy armor, I can't. I have a skill point, but I can't throw it in there. So then, what is the issue, right? And then see, look, two-handed. But you see, block and enchanting, they don't have, they're lower than 20. And then look here at speech. Speech isn't even available to us. So it's kind of like, how do you acquire those skill sets, right? How can you get into those skills?
No one wants to.
And so it's kind of I want to say kind of not okay in a sense, if that makes sense. Whatever's going on where we can't find Garvey, that's annoying.
I oversee
And
Markarth's smelter. Worker
again,
gets out of line, I get him back in line.
we don't have, like I said, why are all the skills locked? I think there needs to be a better explanation, and kind of like, yeah, these will only open up when you do this or this, or you know what I mean. But right now, the first thing that we see is you can't even throw money at a trainer at all, because you're just wasting your money, because you're not going to get that training. I'm gonna come in here real quick. And I'm gonna see what's. Because we're just not getting anything right
Looks like you weren't followed. Good.
now. Alright, what do you know about Margaret?
She's not from Markarth.
Alright,
Visitors to the city usually stay at the Silver Blood Inn.
Alright, so nothing advanced,
He
right?
was one of the smelter. I never knew much about Waylon, except he lives in the Warrens, like all the other workers.
And then so the other thing too is, and then you have to wonder, like, are we too low a level, right? And then without all the additional, without any of the required skills, what are we doing, right? And then so, am I really? Is that what's his name? So am I just wasting my time right now
I'm gonna be a
without
silversmith one
the
day,
appropriate,
like my mother and father.
proper skills?
Redguard craftsmanship in every piece.
Alms. I said alms, you backbiter. Give a crippled worker a helping hand.
So,
You want a cut of venison or mutton?
I don't even know who this is.
I have to work, or Anton will rip my head off. All right,
We know who he is.
outsiders.
So, I mean, we know what's going on here at the Treasury House. It just doesn't matter, right? I mean, we're not kicking anything off until we actually can talk to what's the guy's name? I forgot his name. To Garvey. I think it's crucial that we are able to talk to Garvey and get that hashed out. So there's a mod that I usually add, sometimes when I'm just
I'm not
playing.
hiding anything. It's
And
closed
it's
for a
called
reason.
SXP, the Skyrim XP. Basically,
You'd best
Skyrim
show us the
XP mod.
proper respect.
And then basically it's like additional XP for everything you do in the game. And then you can use the XP to either give yourself more skill points, right? Or you can actually and Because one of the things that it makes me wonder about right now. Oh, excuse me, man. Makes me wonder about right now is, well, is it the my level, like skill levels, as far as is the speech too low? Am I pickpocketing or lockpicking? Are they too low so they don't open up? And then so right now we are kind of stuck. We don't know what possibly is causing these to not become available. Now, for right now, I'm going to do this because we can't block it, right? We've tried blocking it, it just doesn't work. But so right now we're kind of flailing. For lack of a better term, but we're just kind of flailing away here because right now, what's his name isn't there, so we're not able to find Garvey. Most of her skills are locked
We're
off,
here to see the yard.
right? So we can't.
Sudden moves. Understand?
So we can't progress.
Are you looking for help with something? This is a busy time.
All right. Well, I'm looking for Garvey.
Whole dwarven city underneath the keep. The shoeing cell. Best stay clear if you don't want a steam centurion carving you up. Another quiet day.
Right, there's water and I just want somebody to tell me where Garvey is. And then no, I don't feel like we are high enough level to do Nishuan Cell. It's just that might be that we need to leave and come back when we are of higher levels. Oh, look at that. Okay. I feel like
The silver. You there. You another Imperial puppet? Answer me.
I don't even know what you're talking about, bro.
There's a war on and you don't know what I'm talking about. The Empire is destroying everything Skyrim stands for. Honor, pride, mighty Talos. Jarl Ligmund can refuse to see me all he wants. The Silverblood family will be heard.
You said something about Talos, what?
That's a true Nord hero. A legend. So great that the divines themselves lifted his soul into the heavens and made him a god. He founded the Empire, and now they've turned their back on him to appease the elves. Elves. Do the elves rule Skyrim, or do the Nords?
Wait a minute, why should the Jarl listen to you?
We own Cidna Mine, best prison in Skyrim, and source of half the wealth in this city. We keep the Reach safe. We flood Markarth with wealth. But does the Jarl listen to us when we want to say? No. He's busy forgetting that Ulfric Stormcloak saved this city from the Forsworn. Ulfric's a hero, not a damn criminal.
Oh, okay. Alright, yeah, I'm
Stay
trying to
out
be
of
interested,
trouble in
but
my
I'm
city.
not. Okay. Just a lot of stuff just laying around. For the taking.
Jarl can refuse to see me all he likes. Can't ignore us forever.
Wait. I know you.
If it's about the Hall of the Dead, no, you can't go in there.
Why not?
I can't talk about it. Rest assured, the Jarl hears everyone's concerns. You will be able to visit the dead again soon.
You can tell me.
All right. I was going to suggest the Jarl hire someone to sort this mess out anyway. We've discovered that some of the dead have been eaten.
Oh, dang.
Flesh has been chewed off. Bones were snapped to get at the marrow inside. We haven't caught anyone or anything yet. It's like it knows when I'm there. If you can get to the bottom of this, the priesthood of Arcade will reward you. Take my key, and be careful.
Okay. Alright.
Tread lightly in the hall. You don't know what's in there.
Apparently there's food. Why are you...
Not many would walk blindly into a crypt, smelling of steel and blood, but not fear. I feel the hunger inside of you, gnawing at you. You see the dead, and your mouth grows wet. Your stomach growls.
Wait, dude, are we done?
Find out what's happening in the Hall of the Dead. Arcade will watch over you.
It's all right. I will not shun you.
It would seem so.
Stay. I will tell you
Alright, I'll
everything
get to work.
I've forgotten.
Never mind.
I understand.
Okay. Can we be done now?
Arcade protect you.
You were young when you first tasted human flesh, weren't you? A brother or sister had died? An accident?
Is right. You.
Then the hunger set in. Curiosity.
You're not listening to what
What's
she's
the harm
saying?
in just one bite? It's okay now. You found a friend who understands you. You can let go of your guilt.
Can I get up there to her? What are you... What? What are you talking about?
A lot of our kind block out the memory of their first meal. The shame is too much. But you don't need to hide anymore. Namira, the Lady of Decay, accepts you for what you are. She has a place for us where we can sate our appetites without judgment.
And where's this place?
It's inside Reachcliff Cave. But the dead have stirred from their slumber recently, and I was forced here. Meet me there. We'll fight our way to Namira's embrace together. Until then, tell the people of Markarth that their dead won't be disturbed anymore. We have bigger plans ahead.
Hey, come back. Come back. No. Come back. Where are you going? Alright, well, since we're here, any loot? No loot? Where's all the fun stuff? Ah. Look at this. Alright, see, that should be a skill book, right? But it didn't do a daggone thing. So, it is possible that there's something I need to do to get things kicked off as far as the skills are going, as far as skills are concerned, because right now, yeah, you see, nothing is happening. Right? We read the skill books and they don't do a thing. We go to a trainer and it doesn't do a thing. So that's money wasted right there, going to a trainer. Is this the right one? Understone Keep? No, I didn't. I got turned around. That's wrong. I think we were just here. Probably shouldn't have chased it. Okay. Oh, we have the key. Oh, look, she's right there. I see you. I see you. You're not as hidden as you thought. Excuse me.
Not here. We will meet at Reach Cliff Cave.
Okay. Okay. All right. Rookie?
Oh, did you need something?
Yeah, you look like you can handle your meat. I'm thinking I'm willing to wager 100 septums saying that I can now drink it.
I think I'll pass. Maybe someone at the local tavern will oblige you.
Okay. All right.
Blood and silver, friend. Blood and silver.
Blood and silver. All right. This little one, I think.
I'm gonna be a silversmith one day, like my mother. Being an apprentice is great. I get to swing a hammer at things.
Okay. All right, whatever you say.
Wait, I know you.
No.
I oversee Markarth's smelter. Worker gets out of line, I get him back in line.
Garvey? Garvey? That's not Garvey, is it? Oh.
Watch your steps, stranger. Down here, even the walls are listening. Watch your steps, stranger. Down here, even the walls are listening.
You don't want to be here. No one wants to.
Right. I think we could take her. Hey, look. You know what? You look like you can handle your meat. Sickness and all. 100 septums say I can take you.
No, I don't think so.
Coward. Yeah, I'm stubborn. I'm hard-headed.
That's close enough.
Did we get more bounty put on us?
don't know anyone here who doesn't have rattles or ataxia.
Watch your step, stranger. Down here, even the walls are listening.
All right. I'm at a loss, right? And then I think part of the problem is we're too low level for anything, right?
These workers always complaining.
We can't bribe
always excuses.
Margaret to get information out of her. Watch this. You see me walk past here multiple times. Okay. Wherever you see me. So the hard lock on the skills, I don't like. I don't like it at all. And I think the main reason I don't like it is because there's no clear explanation or like that I've seen that says, okay, how do you unlock these different skills, right? This here, I gotta be honest with you, this jobs overhaul, not a fan. Not a fan at all. And one is because of what it, you know what I mean? The whole, do you need help? All right. And then 6 hours pass. Right? It's kind of like, I don't know, that didn't do anything for me, and I doubt that you're getting any kind of return on that. So, this is just traits, right? Custom skills. Alright. So this is, we can just hide with whatever custom skills, but I don't recall if you get presented once and that's it. I don't know what that is going for. It's dynamic activation key. What is this? Eating. I don't know what that is supposed to be. Let's look and see. Right. So that's all. Yeah. So what I'm looking for right now is I'm looking for a couple of things. And here, so this is crafting, right? So I'm looking to see if something here says you need to kind of similar to what Requiem does, right? you need to find a crafting handbook, right? I don't think this is the case for a crafting handbook, but you can see everything is available there. Leveling. Epic XP level up multiplier. This is how much additional XP is required. Base. You see, the base is actually set much higher than other times I've seen it. And then you can select this option. So this is the vanilla 75. You see how far that is, right? Somewhat gentle, very gentle, flat, right? This is the amount of XP a normal character needs to level 15 to 16, right? And this one 25 to 26. So vanilla, right, is the increment, right? The flat would be 0, right? It's the same amount every single level, but you can see we're here instead of there. So we need, that I don't know that that's acceptable. Let's do that. All right, light the way. Not really worried about that. I am concerned about coordinator. Advanced lab, this is audible. Uncheck this up so we might not what is concerning me. What I'm looking here is, if I'm not mistaken, these are like level requirements in order to do these things. Okay. Minimum level required. Alright, Vigil Enforcer, Plague of the Dead, Sense Seducers, Red Guard, Civil War Champions, and then Bitter Cup. Okay. Let's look at this real quick. What is my shortcut? Yep, save shortcut is an F5. Okay. Long press to name the save. Okay. Quick load is escape. Alright. I think we have to enable. It's telling us level up is available because we can't. And it is possible that we have to reload before that kicks in. And I'm gonna do it. But see, we would have to let's go later. Reserve. So again, like I said, this is our new home. It's not, but I'm just gonna lay down for now. There we go. That's a more comfortable one. And as you can see, we don't have much choice as far as options, right? Enchantment, or enchanting, and as a matter of fact, I think enchanting is the only one available to us right now. So this is, like I said, this begs the question: how do we unlock the rest? And I don't see that. I'm very hungry. Again, I'm about to turn that off. And I like you see that? And I could have sworn we turned off that animation. Eating. So I'm kind of feel like I'm in the same boat with everybody. We love what do you call it? Survival. But not when it comes like that. Right? Not when it's like that. And then that actually is very disappointing in my opinion. Because we have no control over it. Because one of the things I would definitely do is turn down the hunger rate. You're hungry way too often. And it just seems like that's all you're doing is you're always going to be hungry. And if I can't control that, then it becomes kind of more of a detriment and a problem than, you know. And again, like I said, I can't even if I wanted to switch to this gear, I can't. And now the question is, okay, so say we can't get these other skills without training, right? Well, we just went to a trainer. Right, I don't know who Ron is.
I have to work, or Anton will rip my head off.
And again, I don't know, because I can't remember if it's a specific set of things that have to happen one after the other, right?
They don't like us talking to people when we work.
So, yeah, Garvey should be right here. And the fact that he's not, that really sucks. And then you got this guy who...
Watch your steps, stranger. Down here, even
So,
the walls
and then you guys all know there's a guy that used to sit right here. Some sort of guy.
You don't want to be here. No one wants to.
And unfortunately, we don't even have simply not, right? So basically, everything that we need to get done, right, is either locked or, you know, we can't get past that next level. And then, yeah, I gotta got to go back and I got to look at it and research and say, maybe, like, again, like I said, maybe it is a minimum level. Maybe it's like we need to be at a certain point before we can do anything. But right now, I think the one thing that I'm finding the most troublesome is our skills. I I I think part of it is because I'm just not on board with how all this stuff is just locked out. Right? I'm not okay with it. So that's something I would want to look at. So the only thing that is available to us is enchanted. That's it. Nothing else. Right? Except the ones that we already have, points into. And then the question, like I said, the question that has to be answered is, well, how do you unlock the rest of these? And to me, if these are restricted or there is no way to unlock them or it's kind of an impossible feat to unlock each one, right? Then my answer is, well, then you kind of ruined the game, right? Because the whole point of the game is the flexibility and the ability to be what you want, to expand, to add different things to your repertoire, right? To increase your skills, across the board, right? Everything is open and available to you. And, isn't one it, that's the whole point. So to make it so that everything's locked and you can't get to it, right? Without a clear, and then again, if there's a clear cut path to follow, then yeah, okay, all right, we can talk. But right now, there is no clear path to follow. So yeah, no, we're not here. We're not on the same page here. And if anything, you are ruining my playthrough at this point, right? And I don't mean like the playthrough. You're ruining my experience, right? To the point where it's like, you know, I'm done. You know what I mean? That's where it's at now. That's where we've gotten to at this point, right? It's like you've ruined the experience for me. So this is, in my opinion, unacceptable. Um, this here, I don't have answers for because I don't know why certain things are not where they're supposed to be. I don't know what happened to Garvey. I don't know, we had to bribe our way through some of these things. Margaret is completely unresponsive, and, but that could be because of our level. But there's no way for us to improve our speech, right? So, yeah, I'm kind of, I'm at that point where it's like two thumbs down, and I mean, it's a great idea to, add in the hiking of Skyrim mod stuff. It would be great to do it. But guess what? It's a fail. Now, here's the thing, right? So I read on the mod page that there are two mods, two quest lines that you have to complete to become hiking, right? Or to activate this. But there should also be, say, you have to, before you do this one here, you have to become dragon first, right? Or you have to do this. Tell me, or the recommended level for the Cidna mine thing is 10, 5 or 10 before you go try it. right? And then what are your minimums or speechcraft? And what else, right? Because right now we don't have any, so there's nothing we can do. We can't
I know you.
we can't talk to Margaret, convince her to come clean. There is no lock picking. We don't have lock picking, so and then we can't add it. And again, I can't train in anything but what we already have, and that's strength. So right now, it's like I'm finding myself, we're further and further to the point where it's like, I don't know. There's, so I will have to go back. I'll take a look and see if there's something that I've skipped over or forgotten to do. And if there is, I'll come back and I'll let you know, right? And I'll eat crow and say, hey, yeah, my bad completely, right? But if not, then guess what? It's over. What's the point, right? If none of this stuff is actually going to work the way it's supposed to, what's the point? Okay, so I think that's where we're going to leave it, guys, right? Just big disappointment, big fails, and with a lot more research to do to see exactly what's going on here, what the problems are, right? What did I forget? What did I skip over? What did I miss? Right? And so, will there be a next time? I don't know. Because I think the High King of Skyrim quest line would be a great thing to do for a playthrough, right? So I'm 100% on board with that. But everything needs to work. And so far, none of it's working. None of it. Okay, guys. So you know the drill. Like, comment, subscribe. And we'll see you next time. Peace.